Hello and welcome back to episode 13 of the Lvl All Let's Play account. This is the Annihilation episode. We're going to go see how far we can get into Annihilation, but first, let's go claim our cumulative sign-ins. As you can see, we're on day 12 here, so this is the next day after the last episode. And we had 15 hours to do Annihilation this week, so it looks like we're going to be doing that. But first, let's get the base in working order, and we do have some recruitments. These were the 1 hours that I started last night. Melantha dupe is really nice, and let's see what these are. Alright, this is our first robot tag on this account. That's pretty cool. And we have Specialist with it, so we can guarantee Therm EX. But only if the tags don't fall off, and because he's a 1-star, we have to do it at 350 in order to have a shot. Both of these will get Thermax. If one falls off, the other should do it. It's risky to have 2 tags on it, but let's try it. Specialist fell off, which is the better of the 2 to fall off. Hopefully this robot is going to be either Castle 3 or Therm EX. And it's Lancet 2, which is a duplicate for Lancet 2, so that's still useful. It'll increase the amount she heals when she's deployed. Let's check the rest of these tags. Nothing special, so we'll just do a minimum roll on it, and same here. Get our dupes all taken care of. We did reach, I should back up. Should have done this at the start. We did reach level 21 while farming the event this morning. I leveled up 3 times. I caught 2 of them on camera, and 1 of them I missed. You should be seeing that footage right now. And we got a lot of good tier 2 mats, the green-backed mats, and those will be really helpful in leveling both our skills on our operators as well as E1ing them. We don't need them just yet, but it's good to have them all in advance. And these event stages are treating me really well, as you can see. So let's take a little look at our depot here. We've been farming these Polyketon, Oriron, Sugar, and there was one more somewhere here, the rocks, the Ore Cube. So we've been getting all these from the event, and we did do some rock farming a couple episodes back, so that's a little more than the event, but you can see the event here has set us up very well. And we'll probably need more of the tier 1 mats, so I might go back and farm some of those also, but the tier 2 mats are nice to have. And that is where we are from farming. I did use both the sanity potions during that farming session. They were about to expire, so I figured I may as well use them. With the very last of it, we hit level 21, and that's why I'm now recording this episode with this 100 XP from that level up to go into Annihilation. But before we do that, let's get all the materials here we need. There's some important experience tickets here that I think we're about to need, because we're about to level all of our operators to level 21, and since we reached level 21 we have these free packs, so we'll grab these enhancement packs. Some important battle records here that I'm about to use, and 5 Originating Prime for all of this, including furniture parts. That's tasty. And no XP tickets, unfortunately. That's really what I was hoping for. If we get desperate, we can always come into the event shop here and buy, oh that's the wrong button. I can always come into the event shop here and you see I have 1,000 event currency. That's from farming earlier. And we could always buy these XP ticket. In fact, I might do that right now just in preparation. It's 125 for 25, and then here it's 120 for 120. I'm going to buy all these out. We're going to need them. XP tickets are becoming an issue. And as many operators as we need to level, we're definitely going to use all of these. A lot sooner than I thought. So definitely all those are good. And then I'll save the rest of this currency, but we will take a look at all this stuff probably in the next episode. This episode I want to be hyper focused on Annihilation. So all that's left to do is level up the operators all to level 21. Now with all these XP tickets I'm confident I can, so I'm going to do that right now. And that is the last operator leveled up to 21. Now let's check their trust and see who's getting a new skill. So we're looking for 66 from Matterhorn. He hasn't quite made it to skill rank 4 yet. Same with Courier. 49 from Hibiscus means that she has made it to 44, which is another skill rank, so she goes to skill rank 3. Congratulations, Hibiscus. Same for Amia, 48, so she gets to skill rank 3. And 46 means Lava gets a skill rank. $43 on Shah. That is unfortunate. A skill rank would have helped, but it wouldn't have helped that much. We need this to be rank 4 in order to get the increase from slightly to moderate, I think is the increase for the push strength. So 44 would have been nice, but really what we need here is 66 in order to get the push strength from Shah that we need. But Shah did not make it to 44, neither did Silver Ash. Now we're looking for over 22, so Gummy made it over 22, so Gummy gets a skill. Podenko made it over 22, so Podenko gets a skill increase. Myrtle made it over 22, so that's a skill rank for Myrtle. And Plume as well. Myrrh made it to 22, so that's a skill increase from Myrrh. And everything else is below 22, so no skill increases for them. Alright, that is all of the leveling done. And let's do a little look here to see what pin boards that increases. So, level 20 operators, we got that. And now I just need to use a drill plan to complete any stage. And then for the campaign, upgrading operators to level 20. We just did that, so we're going to get a lot of goods here. And then as part of the latest update, they added these also free skill books, which we will definitely be using. Very much appreciated. And our next milestone will be level 30, as well as the stages. And that's all of our dailies and weeklies done. I think I'm going to go do the drill plan requirement right now. And we completed 1-7 with a drill plan. Let's go get our reward. That is a headhunting permit. And we got our new pin boards. Operator trust to 10%, we've done that. Main storyline to 011, we've done that. Any operator skill to rank 3, we just did that. And a lot of these look like things that we can do very simply. So I'm going to do these as well, and let's go get those. It is time to get into Annihilation. Last time, we made it to 300, and we failed to get 325. That last 100 is a doozy, but we are now 15 or so levels higher, so I think we will be fine. Now let's figure out what we want to do. Let me just refresh my memory. We've got the push options up top with Shah, and AoE is required for the bottom. I don't know that there are shields at the bottom, there might be a few. I might try a mix of arts and physical AoE on the bottom, with a push strat and single target arts on the top. Switch lava for 12F. Let's bring Durin for the single target up top. Bloom chopping slugs is very helpful, I remember that. Medical defender up top should work fine. I think I have all the necessary parts. The thing we don't have is an anti-drone sniper, but we have so much AoE layered on the bottom that it should kill the drone anyway. If it doesn't, then I can fix it. And we want Bloom to get all the slugs, so we're not going to put anyone in until we have probably 100 DP. In fact, we can start putting in our top. I actually missed one. Yikes. I'm gonna pretend this didn't happen. I didn't leave any units to make DP. Okay, Myrtle. This is getting ridiculous. Might be a better place for 12F here. Now that I'm looking at this, this might be better. Or I'm throwing again. Gummy is getting pretty overwhelmed up top with her 2 block count, and Gummy's getting overwhelmed up top. Should just barely catch, but now she's definitely going to be overwhelmed. Unless Shaw can push these snipers into the hole, which she can't. Looks like Gummy doesn't work up top due to block count. More damage could also solve that. Let's see how far we get regardless. F goes down to the Molotov gang, and now the red fire bombs. Followed by the casters. We do just barely catch these drones with Shirayuki, as is. So 12F's damage was helpful, but not needed for the drones. And Matterhorn taking the AoE caster is not a good idea, since Doberman is right behind him. And then here's where Shirayuki could hit this if Shirayuki was one further forward. As is, her range just doesn't reach. And without Art's AoE on this, we can't deal with these light shields. Interested to see how the top holds. Once the casters appear on top, the top also falls. And Shaw can't quite push them. The casters, that is. Like our new auto was one better than our last. Not much of a difference for having such higher level units. Gummy's 2 blocks seem to just not quite make it, so let's switch her out for Beagle with 3 block. Actually, let's give Noir Corn a chance to show off. And also we'll bring Silver Ash in for Doberman, just to help with the drones. And then by placing Shirayuki 1 forward, we should have the range to hit the casters where they stand. Shirayuki's got that drone. Barely got that drone. Do we have the dogs? Doesn't look like we do have the dogs. Which is unfortunate. And one gets through anyway. Even with all that AoE and block, one gets through anyway. Oh man. Come on. Gonna just have to go full power. Spare no expense. Take all the damage I can. Maybe more single target damage would do it. But AoE seems like the way to go. Maybe we lose 12F and pick up Podenko. Just for that single target damage and heal if we need it. Shaw might not be needed here. With Podenko and Amiya watching the top, so we'll just take Shaw out. Put Myrtle in as a rear blocker for Noir Corn, and just keep getting DP. Shirayuki getting a head start on the dogs is helping. Noir Corn falls at the top. Loose Podenko to the snipers. Need to get a sniper bait in for the top. Bottom should hold. The top is interesting. I'm surprised by what the top is throwing at me. And I don't have the DP to continue throwing ops at it. So just gonna have to heal what we can. And then it's double caster on Matterhorn, and he can't stop all the shields. The safer bet is probably trying to kill this in the corner before it has a chance to do anything. Try moving my defense forward and just see what we can get away with. There's the large wave of dogs, so we're going to start on it. The shields are coming from the bottom lane. I thought they would come from the middle lane. So that was a mistake with Podenko's positioning. She should have been... No, she can still hit those. No, it's actually fine. Now that I look at it more. Looks fine. Drone gets through without Silver Ash. And a lot gets through without Silver Ash. Pretty much all my problems are solved just by leaving Silver Ash in, but I want to check that that's true. So we are doing right now. And looks like it's true. Top didn't hold, bottom didn't hold. The axe choppers just brought too much damage. On the bright side, we're farming our annihilation, since we're making it so far. It seems as though Podenko would have worked. It's just going to come down to timing. Keeping things in when they need to be in, taking them out when they need to be taken out. But I think it's doable. Just comes down to memorizing timings. Which is a lot of what Annihilation is anyway. Let's actually switch Noircorn out. I wanted to use him, but he's getting beat up by the casters too much. So gonna have to lose him. I would like a Medical Defender up top. That would make it safer. But Medical Defender is at E0, 2-block, can't do it. So it's gonna have to be Beagle. She's the only other 3-block defender that I have, and she's got a skill that should help some. Medical defenders also have some resistance to magical damage, so it is the perfect solution, just can't do it at E0. Now I'm just hoping that Silver Ash and Shiryu can clear all the drones this time. And now we'll put in some arts damage in the form of Podenko. Now I can use Podenko's heal for these AoE casters and it might be enough, but it's probably better just to switch out for a bait unit. We've got the healing from the top lane also, so it looks like it's fine. 2, I'm worried. So let's use Shiryuki's skill to start working on those. Podenko's arts to deal with these shields quickly. And this is where the top lane also gets crazy, so I need to watch the top lane. That's barely survived. But it survived. And everyone is on cooldown for redeployment, so I can't get anyone in to gap fill. And we're gonna leak. And we leak the bottom and the top at the same time. So it looks like that's as far as we can get with our current units. We did manage to get to 338 enemies defeated, which will give us another tier of rewards, and 180 Arundum per run. So let's do this run a bunch more times and get all the Arundum for the week, and then we'll go turn in that reward. Just finishing up my last run on the Annihilation, and that should be all the Arundum we need from Annihilation for the week. It's definitely all the sanity I have for the moment, and there we go. That's 1200 out of 1200. We've reached our Arundum cap for the week, and we ended up getting halfway to level 22. I forgot that this gives experience, but now we know. So let's go claim that reward for making it past 325 enemies. And that is going to be some gold certs, some XP tickets, and 15k Lungman dollar. Put that to good use in the future episodes. So that's Annihilation done for the week. And so now it's off the to-do list, and let's see what these recruitments were. These were the 1 hour recruitments that I started. And see what else we can get. Thing important. And here's something. We can either go slow melee for Feeder Frostleaf or Sniper Slow for Shirayuki Mei. Let's go slow melee for a new Frostleaf. Alright, I can go down. That's gonna be hard to get used to. And then this will just do a 740 minimum, since that's the lowest we can get for still having a possibility at a 4 or 5 star. And we'll leave those overnight. And we have the Durin potential 1 goes to potential 2. And Adnashiel gets an attack increase. We'll try to use him more. At least had his attack increase and a skill rank increase. Should be able to slip him into more comps. And I also got the order done from the base, and I need to complete any stage with auto deploy. You would think that we would have done that just now, but I guess we didn't complete it. That or Annihilation doesn't count. It looks like I need to produce 1 drill battle record, which must be a specific record. So not a frontline battle record. It has to be a drill battle record, okay. So we will produce that immediately. And that'll do that. We can flip this back to the blue ones. And we had our operators fully rested that we put in earlier. So let's put back our best units. Hopefully by next Annihilation, Sha will be 88 trust, and I can put Sha's skill up to 4, and that'll hopefully be enough to hold down the top lane. Don't need that much in the furniture store to get this, but I would need to complete these challenges, the 3-star rating challenges, to get the full set. But I can probably do without these pieces. Although now that I'm looking at it, this is the wallpaper and this is the floor. Those are the most important of the two. Hopefully we can get these 2 stages done before this event closes, because I would like to get the full set, even if we don't end up getting the workbench, because WD8 just a little too much, I think. Getting everything else would be a really nice way to improve our dorms. And that's that drill battle record dealt with. Any stage with auto deploy, I'll definitely have that done. Just getting the farming done, so let's just go farm 1-7 real quick. And we even got 2 rocks, and that's this pin board completed. Get that headhunting permit, and we have a whole nother pin board that we can collect. Level 40 operators will have to wait. And take over 1 battle from auto deploy is something I can do anytime. And it's just going to be level 40 once we get this pin board done. Level 30 units for the campaign missions. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. We will continue into the event on the next episode and finally turn in all of these Song of Dust, and we'll see what we're going to be buying from the shop. Should have roughly 1,000 currency from that by the next time you see me. I'll be farming this for the next day and a half, and we'll come back with that to look forward to. So, hope you enjoyed this episode of the Lvl All challenge. Hopefully it was interesting. Annihilation tends to be long and dull, but hopefully it was enjoyable nonetheless. But that's it for me. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.